Hey guys, what's up? So Activision has been giving us loads of news over the last weeks. Lots of stuff happened. BlizzCon happened. They launched a new Call of Duty. They purchased King, the guys behind the Candy Crush series, for nearly $6 billion, which is completely insane. But they also announced one particular piece of news that I want to talk about today, which is quite interesting to me personally. They have officially announced that they will launch the Activision Blizzard Studios, which is a movie studio that will help them to move deeper into the movie business. Obviously, following the Warcraft movies and their collaboration with Legendary Pictures and Universal Pictures, which will distribute the movie, they now want to dive deeper into it, and they have announced that they're going to have a Skylanders TV series for the kids and a Call of Duty film series, as they described it. So in a bit more detail, it looks like this will be a series of full-length Call of Duty feature films, as well as maybe possibly a set of series adaptions. Now, Activision Blizzard Studios co-president Nick Van Dyke described it as a robust cinematic universe built around the Call of Duty franchise. He also said, "Our releases will be consistent with the high adrenaline action that fans expect from this franchise, but we're going to deliver this intellectual property to the broadest movie-going audience. This will be a tentpole action adventure to the widest appeal." At the same time, they have said that we can't expect any results before 2018, 2019, so the whole thing is far in the future. But nonetheless, I kind of wanted to share my opinion on this, because I personally think, and obviously they haven't even started writing it, so it's very difficult to judge it, but all I can say at this point is that there are two possible outcomes from my point of view on this. Either they really surprise us and they create kind of a meaningful war action drama, for lack of a better comparison, maybe something along the lines of like a contemporary Apocalypse Now that really looks into, maybe with a bit more action in it, but that looks into like the drama of war, how terrible war can actually be and how it changes people, or something that is actually a meaningful dispute around the idea of war. Or the other scenario that might happen is that we're getting a kind of Michael Bay-esque action effect massacre with no real narrative or depth to it. Now, if I read this description from Nick Van Dyke, and he says sentences like, "This will be a tentpole action adventure to the widest appeal," or of the widest appeal, then to me, that sounds much more like the Michael Bay-esque action effect massacre. But anyway, we can't judge it at this point, obviously. However, there are, besides the points I mentioned now, a few things that really leave me a little bit concerned about this. I have dug out the Call of Duty game sales. Now, just looking at those, Modern Warfare 3 was the big peak with nearly 30 million units, and from then on it went down. Black Ops 2, 27 million, or around 27, all these are rough numbers. Call of Duty Ghosts, around 25 million. Advanced Warfare already down to nearly 18 million. So it really looks like the popularity of the Call of Duty brand is in a decline. Now, he's talking about 2018-19 for the first thing that comes out on this range. By then, the sales of these yearly releases will be down to maybe 12, 13. Obviously, completely assuming here, but I think that's what it is, like 13 million a year, which is still a crazy number. But to me personally, it is a little bit like the Warcraft movie as well. I think they're taking quite a big risk here, because if the new Star Wars movie comes out, that will be a massive financial success. If Peter Jackson makes a new Lord of the Rings or whatever, that is guaranteed to be a massive financial success. But I don't know if you've seen the trailer for the Warcraft movie. It looked good, in my opinion, or just my personal opinion. It looked good, but it didn't look as good, like having the visual finesse of the Lord of the Rings movie. So at the same time, the Warcraft universe, as well as the Call of Duty universe, does not have that mass appeal that a Star Wars brand has, or that Lord of the Rings have. All these brands are still kind of perceived to be these kind of niche nerd brands that most people don't even know what they're all about. So I think actually that Activision and Blizzard are taking quite a big risk here. And if they believe that just by having a really popular video game franchise, it will automatically lead to a really popular movie adaptation, I think that's wrong. They will have to establish these brands completely from scratch in cinema. Obviously, they do have a fan base, but it will take some time to establish these brands to a completely new audience, I think. In any case, I just wanted to put this news out there and share my thoughts with you guys, and it would be really interesting to hear what you guys think about this. Would you be interested in watching a movie from the Call of Duty universe? And if it would come out, how would it look? Also considering that, I mean, movie adaptations of video games are rarely good. Actually, I couldn't name a single example where they were really good. Some people would probably say Silent Hill, but I also don't think that was really a good movie as such. So please, guys, share your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'd be really keen in hearing those. Otherwise, guys, take care, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Bye.